Welcome back, guys. My name's Om, and seeing as it's Christmas next week, I don't know about you, but I always watch Home Alone. So this week, I'm going to create the head on fire scene. So if you can't tell, I'm a little ill today, so stick with me. So I was going to film myself and place the fire on my head, but as I'm ill, I'm using this random stock footage I found from YouTube. So please ignore the Video Hive logo. In this video, the guy is holding a board with track markers. However, I'm going to use the white on his Santa hat to track. Never forget track markers. You need track markers to track the fire onto his hat. Let's fire up After Effects. Once you have the shot of the person in the hat, start off by placing your normal shot into the composition. If you film this in an environment, you possibly have a wall or stairs or a street or somewhere where you are in an environment. As this is green screen, I'm just going to use the key light tool, remove the green background and place in a random image to fit the scene. The fire has to follow the track markers. So first thing we're going to do is track the hat. With your clip selected, head over to the track window. If you can't find the track window, go up to the window menu on the top and locate track. Click on track motion and make sure you enable position, scale and rotation, because we are going to use all these properties in the track data. This will give you 2 points, from which we're going to place them on the track markers. As again, I don't have the shot, I'm going to use the white on the hat. On a track, the inner square defines the marker itself, and the outer square is a search area, so this can be bigger. When they sit in place, simply hit the track forward button and let After Effects do the magic. Make sure that you start from the beginning of the clip or you'll have half the track. When it's done, go to the top of the menu, click Layer and click New Null Object. As you know, a null object has nothing defined in it, so we're going to place the track data here. First, rename the layer as Track. From the Tracker window, I'm going to click on Edit Target. Make sure that the null object is selected and click Apply. This will place all the track data into it. Then, we can now go ahead and place the fire effect into the composition. Now, when it comes to the fire footage, it's something I wouldn't advise filming for safety. You can get good fire stock footage from the internet and download it. Just make sure it's on a black background so we can use the blend mode to remove the black and just leave the flame. From the layer properties, change the blend mode to screen. Line up the fire to the person's head. Then take the pen tool and draw a quick mask around it to take the shape of the person. Finally, we're going to use the pick whip tool from the layer objects and link it to the track data. The flame is now linked to the track data and now follows the subject. If you like the flame to be more intense, you can apply lumetri effect to it. Use the basic controls right here to increase the exposure of the flame to make sure the shadows stay dark, or else you'll start to see the background. Next, if you had track markers, we're going to remove them as obviously we don't want to see them. To do this, duplicate the person in the footage by holding Ctrl and D, right click on the shot, go to time and freeze frame. Make sure you're on the frame that you can get a clean plate from. Then take a pen tool and draw a mask above the track markers. Make sure to feather the mask in a little bit. This will blend the clips together. Then move the clip into position and cover the track markers. Also link this to track data. We just have the reflection of the flame left. For this, we're going to go to the menu layer, New and Solid Object. Pick an orange color and hit OK. On the orange solid, we're going to draw a round mask. From the mask properties, make sure the feather is locked. Then on the layers option, change the blend mode to add. We now want to have the reflection to follow the subject as well, but only for the position and scale, not for the rotation. So we can't link the entire layer to the track data. So start off by expanding the properties in the track layer and the reflection solid. From the reflection layer, press Alt and click on the stopwatch for the position properties. This will allow you to write an expression, but we're not going to do that right now. You'll also notice that it's opened up a pick whip tool for this properties. Link the position from the reflection layer to the position of the track data and do the same thing for the scale. This will offset the reflection layer. So with the anchor point, we can push it to place it where we want. We're going to do one final touch to the reflection. Jump into the mask expansion properties again by clicking Alt and click. This time we're going to write an expression. Type wiggle bracket 5 comma 50 close bracket. This expression, breaking it down, 5 is an interval number. The higher the number, the faster the wiggle goes. The second number is the amount the value has to change. So in this expression, the mask will change randomly by a maximum of 100 at 5 times a second. If you don't get that, don't worry, it still works. This makes the reflection a bit more organic. You can add more flames or reflections if you want. And that's it, you're done. I hope you enjoyed this one this week. As always, please hit the like button and the subscribe. Thank you for the support, guys, and I'll see you next week.